Imagine standing atop the cliffs of Maher as the Atlantic waves crash beneath you, the wind carrying centuries of stories in its roar. Picture yourself wandering through a centuries-old castle, where every stone whispers tales of heroes, poets, and heartbreak. Feel the warmth of a cozy hearth in a rural cottage, where the aroma of freshly baked soda bread blends with lively music. This is Ireland, a land where history dances with the present, where every meal tells a story, and every corner invites you to wander. Come with me as we uncover the magic of Ireland, its past, its flavors, its breathtaking landscapes, its welcoming culture, and even its weather quirks. By the end, you'll feel like you've already been on this journey, and you'll be ready and inspired to book your own adventure across the Emerald Isle. We begin our voyage in the mists of Ireland's ancient past. Ireland's history stretches back thousands of years, from the Neolithic tombs of Newgrange, built around 3200 BC, older than the pyramids, to the arrival of Celtic tribes who shaped the island's language, art, and myth. The legendary Tuatha Dé Danann and the mythic cycles of Cú Chulainn and the Fianna continue to echo in Irish culture, grounding modern Ireland in deeper roots. Fast forward to the Middle Ages, and you'll encounter fortress-like monasteries, round towers, and illuminated manuscripts like the Book of Kells from the 9th century. The arrival of the Normans in the 12th century brought castles and fortified towns, many of which still stand today as silent guardians of history. Then came centuries of struggle. English rule, the Great Famine of the 1840s, mass emigration, and the fight for independence that reshaped the nation. Each era left indelible marks on the land and its people. But Ireland rose resilient, forging an identity rich in poetry, music, language, and the spirit of community. From the Easter Rising of 1916 to the Republic's founding in 1949, Ireland's story is one of survival, reinvention, and pride. Now imagine the sizzle of butter on black pudding, the aroma of a hearty Irish stew, or the tang of creamy farmhouse cheese. Irish cuisine embraces simplicity with soul. Think mashed potatoes with spring greens, colcannon, or crumbly soda bread straight from the oven, infused with buttermilk and warmth. Add a sliver of butter, and you've got comfort in every bite. In seaside villages, you'll taste wonderfully fresh seafood. Smoked salmon, plump mussels, and oysters, each briny, delicate, and full of character. And don't forget the art of Irish cheese. Cheddar with a tang, rich blue-vein delights, and smooth goat cheeses, often made on small farms where tradition meets innovation. Of course, no culinary tour is complete without a pint, or a non-alcoholic version for all. Classic or craft, an Irish stout or lager poured just right is more than a drink, it's a moment. Paired with friendly banter and traditional music, it becomes a communal experience, rich, comforting, and authentic. From the west coast's dramatic cliffs of Maher, standing over 700 feet high, to the quiet woodlands of Wicklow and the rugged beauty of Connemara, Ireland's landscape is as varied as it is stunning. Imagine walking through the Bann in County Clare, its limestone pavement peppered with rare wildflowers, or leaning over the edge of Giant's Causeway in Northern Ireland, marveling at its interlocking basalt columns, nature shaped like poetry. Travel east, and you'll encounter the rolling hills and glistening lakes of Killarney, perfect for canoeing or gentle hikes. A drive along the Ring of Kerry will wind you through charming villages, past ancient ruins, and beside shimmering coastal roads. In Ulster, tranquil loughs and forests invite reflection, while the Causeway coastal route reveals dramatic cliffs, hidden beaches, and castles perched over foaming waters. Every vista invites pause, a chance to breathe deeply and remember how small worries feel in the face of nature's majesty. Ireland's weather is famously changeable, and with good reason. In a single day, you might experience soft morning sunlight, brisk sea breezes by midday, a sudden summer shower, and then a rainbow arching across the sky. Yes, rain is common, especially in the west, but these frequent showers give rise to the lush green landscape that defines the island. And when the sun breaks through, Ireland glows. In summer June to August, expect mild temperatures typically in the 60s to low 70s degree F, about 15 to 22 degrees Celsius, perfect for hiking or picnics. Spring March to May brings blooming wildflowers and a freshness in the air. Autumn September to November paints the forests in golds and reds, while winter December to February can be crisp and chilly. with occasional frost inviting cozy nights by peat fires, warm tea in hand. Embrace the weather's variability, it keeps life interesting and landscapes irresistibly vibrant. True Irish culture isn't something you just observe, it's something you live. It's in the spontaneous break into song in a local pub, the soothing lilt of the Gaelic language in rural villages, the quick-witted storytelling that turns even the most mundane moment into a laugh, or the warmth of strangers offering directions and invites to sit and share a moment. Traditional music sessions are everywhere, maybe in a snug pub or a community center. Fiddle, bodhrán, flute, and tin whistle come together in rhythms that feel both ancient and alive, inviting you to forget time for a while. Festivals like St. Patrick's Day, the Galway Arts Festival, or local fireworks nights celebrate history, art, music, language, and connection. In cities you'll find theaters staging everything from Shakespeare to contemporary Irish playwrights. In villages, you might stumble upon spoken word nights or local crafts markets. This sense of togetherness threads through daily life, from small talk at the bakery to community dances, to family gatherings where generations mix, stories flow, and laughter rises loud. If you're coming from the US, getting here is easier than you might think, with direct flights to Dublin, Shannon, or Belfast from many major American cities. Once here, rent a car for flexibility, drive on the left, it's fun, I promise, and take scenic routes. English is fully spoken, though you'll hear and even catch some Gaelic signs. Embrace the bilingual charm. We've traveled through time, from ancient stone tombs to modern festivals. We've tasted hearty stews, creamy cheeses, fresh seafood. We've stood on windswept cliffs and walked quiet green hills. We've heard music that feels like memory and felt a welcome that feels like home. That's the magic of Ireland. A place that invites you not just to see it, but to feel it and be changed by it. If you like his video, just click on the video on your screen now. I'll see you there, and remember, your next great journey might just be a click away.